Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Between Carlines. We are your hosts, Christy, Christina, and Jenna, and we are three moms trying to do life in the short daylight hours between car lines. On today's episode, we discuss the end of the school year, play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, and investigate scar tape. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. Welcome back, Carline crew.
Hey.
How's everyone doing today?
Sorry,
you ready, Christina? Because you told me you're ready, but you don't look very
I'm ready.
ready.
Yeah, I thought I was ready, but then something just popped up. My computer is still restarting, I think. No, it was a wild morning. Last day of school for us. I just got home, just popped home from drop off.
Your kids look like they grew a lot. I looked at the pictures.
Yeah.
They're not typically big growers, but we're seeing growth.
I feel like this was a big year. The fifth grade year. Oh, he says he grew 6 inches. I can't validate that, but he seemed to know exactly what he started at.
I highly recommend everybody take pictures in front of a door that has lines on it so you can see. That's what I look at.
Yeah,
so.
That's all. I was like, put your feet all the way back towards the step so that we can tell.
Stand up tall.
No. Oh, yeah.
And you can tell Steven grew because his shorts are shorter.
Yeah.
I felt like his face changed. He's like a big kid now. That's what second grade does to you.
Not happy about it. Why do they have to grow up?
I'm here for it. Let's get some more responsibility. Learn how to take care of yourself.
I don't know. The transition to middle school is rough.
That sounds scary. I don't want to do that.
Middle school's coming. I don't like it.
Middle school's rough. I think it doesn't matter. It's just a rough time.
It doesn't matter who you are. I know.
Yeah, no. It's rough for everybody.
Yeah.
So good luck to that.
I remember I started at a new school for middle school, and I went from public elementary school. My mom put me in a private middle school with all kids that had been there since kindergarten.
Oh no.
So I was like the new kid. And there were a few of us, but still it's so hard when these kids have known each other since kindergarten, preschool, and know the school so well. I remember that was real scary.
I went to school with the same kids from kindergarten all the way through.
All the high school?
All the way.
And how many do you still talk to?
None of them. Not a soul. That's so I grew up in South Tampa, and every time I go back, I'm like, I hope I don't see anybody I know, and I have to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm lucky I never go back to
I'm lucky.
To Fort Lauderdale. A little far for me, but I did hear rumblings that our 20-year reunion will be happening in October.
Do you go?
Will you go?
I might go.
Did you go to 10-year?
I didn't go to the 10-year. I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't have any desire to go, but I'm kind of excited to go to the 20-year because I'm probably going to go by myself. I'm not going to bring Steve. I'll go with another friend I still talk to. He would be miserable. He would hate that. He hates those types of things anyway. Yeah.
I just feel like with Facebook, do we really need reunions anymore? If I wanted to keep up with you,
I think it's a little different though. I mean, if I wanted to, I would, but
I'm not Facebook friends with a lot, but I'm with a few, and then they're friends with a few, so then I get the
that's
gossip
enough for
from
me. I don't need any more than that.
One night of talking to them, I'd be okay with. But I'm not going to Facebook message people to be like, how have you been doing since high school? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but no. Zero desire.
We didn't even have our 10-year reunion got canceled because they couldn't even get it together to plan it.
Oh, man.
So I think
ours are bougie.
They wanted to go club hopping. Oh. Literal club hopping, in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. And I think most of the people who actually grew up in that 10 years were like, I don't know if I want to do that,
No.
But
ours are $100 a ticket, and
wow.
That's what you get for South Tampa.
I'm surprised ours isn't that way because our prom was like that. But super bougie, even though we weren't allowed to dance at our prom. It was a banquet.
Sounds fun.
Oh, wow.
No dancing. I went to Presbyterian school, and there's
that's
no
crazy.
dancing
Even at
allowed.
prom.
Yeah, I think there was a thing where some parents planned an after party dance thing, but it wasn't school sponsored.
Oh, did you go to that?
No, because me and my friends, I think we went like mini golfing after something. I can't
What
even
time
remember.
was it? Like an afternoon event? How do you go mini
It was
golfing?
a dinner.
Brunch.
It was a dinner. No, it was a
Did they play
dinner
elevator
banquet.
music?
I can't even remember what they played. Honestly,
It's been
funny.
a hot minute.
I have a picture,
Yeah, it
so
has.
we can put a picture up.
Oh, man.
But I'd be interested to see.
Like, how many kids were in your graduating class?
I think they're all pastors. Like, a lot of them are.
I probably for sure wouldn't be going to a reunion.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
good.
way worse.
I'm out on that.
You're like, it was 10 kids and all of them are pastors, but me.
Then we got wild Christy over here, the class rebel.
How big was your class, Jenna?
Like, I think it was 400, 300 or 400.
Okay, yeah, that's what we had too. I think like
Small
425
now.
maybe.
Like now there are like 800 children in the graduating classes. and
Wow.
that's-
I think we had 110. So it wasn't for a,
Yeah.
I think for a private school.
That's normal, I think, for private
Yeah.
school.
All right, Christina, you want to put it in reverse?
I don't really have much to put it in reverse today. So I'm just gonna,
Okay.
I'm just gonna kick it into drive.
We don't. She backed in last night, so she doesn't have to reverse out. She's ready to go.
Oh wait, what do you say? Zip out? Is that what you say,
Yeah,
Christina?
zip out of here. You gonna zip
Yeah.
out?
For anyone that doesn't know, Christina is a backer inner. No
Yeah.
matter time,
Exclusively.
place, event, forever.
Except for other places.
Her car
Only
is
in the
backed
car.
in. If I ever see her car not backed in, I will be genuinely concerned that something is wrong.
I feel
And
like
Jenna,
I could.
Jenna started backing in a lot more too.
I didn't
think
start.
you rubbed off on her.
No, I've always I can back in better than I can park normal.
100. It's so much
I-
easier.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened, but I cannot park right. I have to turn my camera on to see it.
I'm a bad
terrible.
parker.
But backing in, that skill level I've got. But yeah.
And then when I drive, they're always like, just back in. This is a good spot. Just back in, then we can zip out. And I'm like, okay, let me try to back.
The thing about backing in, okay, when you pull up to the spot, you have all the vantage points. So you know everything is safe when you're backing in. But when you're backing out, you can't see until you get out to a certain spot in the parking spot. So backing
that's
in,
why you do it.
it's just the safer route. Yeah. And it's
Especially
easier.
like at certain places, like when it's like if you're leaving a concert or something that everybody's leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't pull out, you have to wait longer to back out. So it's easier.
My favorite is when you can just pull right on through.
That is a nice.
Yeah.
That's the best. Because then you don't have to
You get-
worry about backing in. And
you get the
just pull
advantage
right
without the
in,
trouble.
and then you zip out. Yeah.
Like at Disney World. Like at Disney, they pull you in like you pull in straight, so
Yeah.
you just go, as long as you're on that side, you could just go straight out.
So we've got no reverse.
No.
How was everyone's weekends?
It was good. I was thrown off by this long weekend. I felt like I just kept thinking it was the wrong day, but
I think
just
we
me.
kind of like went into early summer mode because we only have a day and a half of school, so I was like thinking we're in summer even though we're not in summer. So we were just vegging and I don't know what we did. We did like some urban air and stuff like that. Oh, I see a little head peeking in.
I see a shoulder.
I wasn't feeling great this morning, and he is like, "Oh, I can cover for you on the podcast if you need me to."
That would be my favorite episode ever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was really, he was genuine about it too. We did all go see him in his Aladdin performance
Yes,
this
we
weekend.
We did. That play
was so good.
I don't know what I was expecting, okay, but it wasn't that. It was so cute. So much like music. Like, I don't know, I wasn't expecting them to be singing songs and stuff. You know what I mean?
Dancing.
Like,
yeah.
And dancing. It was just so cute.
Yeah, and the more I thought about it, they didn't even get their parts until February.
Yeah. That's
so
crazy.
Like February, March, April, and then the performance was in May. And just 2 hours once a week.
Right, once a week. That was the crazy part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so impressed, especially because I think Steven was the second youngest. So, like, the little youngest kid that played the Sultan.
He was so
He's
cute.
born for the stage.
He was so cute.
Was in his element.
He is so crazy. Like, when I've gone, because he's been in the program for a couple years now, so I know him, but when I go for the parent days where we have to stay, and every time I'm like, oh, I don't want to stay, but then I'm glad I did because it's actually a lot of fun. He like does not listen at all. He's like, everyone else is over here. He's zip zooming over here.
Oh, that's so
He's
funny.
like the constant like poking everyone, and the teacher's always like, Lucas, come on, Lucas. And right before when I was helping set up the stage, they're like, okay, so we're going to make Lucas his own special area. We're going to tape it off backstage. And like, he has his area and we're going to have someone on him to like watch him, you know, because he's just wild.
How old is he?
I don't know.
He's so young and little and energetic, obviously, but the way he delivered those lines.
And he memorized those lines. He had a lot of lines.
And like the exasperation in his voice when he would say stuff during he was just too good.
Yeah.
Like at one point they were all like laying on the ground doing something, and he was like so extra and whatever, like like they were supposed to be flailing about like something, and he was just like 10 times more than everybody else, and you're like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like I like that kid from afar. I have that kid at my house too. He was really extra, but from afar,
I was genuinely just so amazed at how good he was. And all the kids were so cute.
They all did so good. Like, that's scary to go up on stage like that.
Yeah, especially a big stage with like that audience and
a microphone.
With the stadium seating.
Yeah.
And
But Jenna, we left, and like 5 seconds after we're out the door, Victor goes, oh, Jafar was in my class last year, like the girl who played. So I had no idea. I didn't say a word to her. I was so embarrassed, you know, like that. I just felt so rude.
Because she knows you.
Of course she knows me. She had to, you know what I mean? She saw me every day. No, but she was Jafar. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really see her after. But I said, well, did you say hi to her? And he told me he said hi to her.
Oh, that counts.
Well, he's like, well, she said hi to me, and I said hi back. But anyways, then
that
like,
tracks for Victor. He's not like
so I told
him.
I told him I was like, I have to find her at school and say something because I couldn't not say something. I did. I found her.
Oh,
and,
good.
I was like, Jafar, and she just looked at me and smiled. And then I told her, like, you know, oh, what a great job she did, and how it was so fun running into her there and stuff. But but he does it to me every time.
That's so cute. I said, well, you texted me, and I go, Steven, Jafar goes to your school? And he goes, yeah. I'm like,
duh.
I mean, they're in different buildings, but their little duo was so cute to me.
So
I don't
cute.
know.
I love the way they like help each other out with their lines. They're like, your turn. You have to go now.
Yeah.
Go now. And I was like that, like they like learned each other's lines because if you rehearse it enough,
Yeah. And I loved that kid. I think he's in high school that sat at the front of the stage.
Yes.
That helped them like stay on rhythm and then would like shout their line to them if they didn't know. I mean, that has to be hard too, to just be skimming through the book. And I talked to him for a bunch after, and he's just the sweetest kid. And he's been in the program for years and years. And he's like, oh, we've done Aladdin like so many times. I know it by heart. And his sister was Iago. So he was like
that's awesome.
raving about how good Steven did. And
his facial expressions, like when when the talking would come from the cave and stuff, and he's like looking all around. I was dying. So good.
And so many kids didn't do that. And I was like, Steven, and he's like, well, they told us. And I'm like, well, that's taking good direction. And that's a good actor, if your directors tell you to do these things. Or when my favorite part was when they're singing Prince Ali when he comes in, and Jafar and Iago are off to the side. And Iago starts to get into the music, and Jafar's hitting him stop. And then the biggest surprise was when he took Jafar's cane and walked across the stage and doing the dance. I had no idea, so I missed it the first night. I caught it on second with my camera, but oh man, I was so impressed. That was so cute. I am excited for next year. Ready.
What night of the week is that practice?
Right now, Monday, but I heard they're getting their own building or something. So I don't know if things are going to change or where the building's going to be, because they have a South Riverview, they have an Apollo Beach. We're the South Brandon location, which is close for us. So I like it. So I don't know what's going to happen, but
I was trying to convince one of my kids that they want to be in place, but we'll see.
Is anybody biting?
He took
Livy needs an activity.
No, Livy was not interested at all. But actually, Victor surprisingly said he thought it would be cool, so he could potentially be interested.
Yeah, but I had to convince Steven to do the show this year, because normally he just takes the class. So he's in 2 classes. One's just the regular class, and then one is for the show. And they're back to back. So that's why he's there for 3 hours on Mondays. And every other year I was like, that's a long time for these kids. It's right during dinner time. And so I never pushed it. And then this year I was like, he wanted to quit swim so bad. I'm like, all right, you can quit swim, but you got to do the drama thing. And he's like, okay. And now, we had he crashed after we got home on Sunday, and just was so sad that it was over.
That's sad.
I was looking up the summer camp, because they do a few summer camps, but the only show one they're doing is in Apollo Beach, and they're doing Wizard of Oz, and I'm like, do I just?
Yeah,
it's just Monday. It's just a Monday through Saturday. So they go. It's 9 to 4, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, and then Saturday is the performance.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
so
it sounds
it's
like you
a
have
lot to learn in 1 week.
Yeah.
But I checked in with my favorite teacher. I was like, "Are you teaching?" And she's like, "Oh no, I'm not." So I'm like, "Oh, all right." So. Wasn't meant to be, but I almost did. And it's $500.
Summer camps are so expensive.
His sleepaway camp is close to that, and he sleeps there and they feed him. So we'll wait till next year.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that was. Anything else happen? I saw Lilo and Stitch last night. I still feel sick from the popcorn I ate.
Did you like it? We're going to go see it, I think, maybe tomorrow.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
I think I liked it better than the original Disney movie. They just add a little more to the story that I think makes it
I heard
more
a lot of mixed reviews. People either loved it or hated it.
Anyone I know liked it a lot.
But I feel like everybody hates
the little
everything.
girl is adorable. Talk about child actors. She was so cute in that. But it is sad. I kind of got
I heard that.
Teary.
I've heard it's sad.
Well, but social services is coming to maybe take Lilo away. That's in the original story. I'm not giving anything away. And then the older sister who had to take over caring for her. That's just a really sad concept for a children's movie.
Yeah. Don't we have a game today? Someone had a game?
We do have a game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, in honor of Christina's oldest graduating 5th grade.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait. Can I answer this real quick? Sorry.
You weren't it's recording.
No, I just turned it back on. It was not recording for a long time. I don't know. I don't even know how long.
You guys! Christina!
I didn't even know you could.
My side, it says
I
21 minutes.
Yeah, and it's 9:30. We didn't get 20 minutes. I think we started at like 10 before, didn't we? At 8:50?
Yeah, you paused it when you took the phone call.
Oh my God, you guys.
I saw you hit pause, but then you did something and I thought you went right. I didn't even look. Well,
what do we have to redo? What do we have
Did
to
we get the game?
no!
No!
We didn't get it!
You guys, I could cry right now. This is so bad.
I'm just glad it was Christina's fault. I'm so glad.
Game!
So glad. So for those of
The
you
whole
just
game!
tuning in, we just recorded like 20 minutes worth of a game. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
We didn't record it.
We didn't record
No. I know. I'm telling everyone what they missed in the 20 minutes.
Oh.
Jenna had an amazing game. Are you
Such
smarter than a
a
fifth
good
grader?
game.
And me and Christina
And we actually felt smart.
killed it. We got so many questions right.
They
Now
didn't,
the world will
they
never
didn't get
know.
any answers right. They didn't know anything. They got every single question wrong.
The bad thing
Nobody
is,
will know.
okay, we can open our junk or whatever, but like, they're not going to believe that we got those answers right.
Right?
The second time around.
Oh, never hit pause again, Christina. Just mute yourself.
I didn't mean to hit pause. I meant to hit mute. Did you guys hear my phone call?
No.
No.
I saw it changed to paused when you did it.
I must have accidentally hit that at the same time, but I didn't mean to hit that, obviously. Or I would have unpaused.
Whoopsie daisies.
Oh.
So, did you guys want to do junk in the trunk? It seems like a good time. I wonder what it could be. And we can't even
Open
redo
the damn
it
box.
because you got to get off. If we have time, we'll go back and do a new game at the end. We're almost done.
Just, open the junk. Okay. Tell them what it is.
Oh,
Somebody
I have
opened
this,
mine.
Christina.
I don't have this, but I have something similar.
Silicone scar tape. You want to know what I use it for? This is what I use it for.
Tell us, please.
So I take my silicone scar tape and I cut it up into tiny pieces. And then I have a bag next to my sink when I do my
you pre-cut it. That's interesting.
Yeah,
How'd you get it cut so quick?
When I do my nighttime face routine, I let all the moisturizer seep in so my face isn't all oily. And then I stick this scar tape to any areas where I feel like I have some lines and wrinkles. You can put it on your forehead. You can put it on your lines right here. I'm not remembering all the things. You can do it right here.
Between your nose and your mouth.
Between your nose and your mouth.
But Christy, tell the listeners, what does it feel like on your
lines.
forehead when you use it consistently?
Yeah, tell
So
us.
I've noticed that when I use this every night consistently, I feel the same way I feel after I get some Botox, whereas during the day, like I can't really move my forehead. So I really think it works because it, just like the frownies, this is a dupe, right, Christina?
Yes. It's a Nina Poole Duperoon, because we talked about her last time.
Nina Poole Duperoon for frownies. So what it does when you put them on your face at night, it makes it so while you're sleeping, you're not using those muscles. So then you have less wrinkles when you wake up.
Have you tried it out, Christina?
So I did a deep dive on Nina Poole, found her whole spreadsheet of products, and got
Did you
these.
make the spreadsheet?
But I did not make the spreadsheet.
good-
I don't have
good
that
to
kind
know.
of time, Jenna.
Good to know.
But I did try these scar tape on my actual scars that are fresh scars. And though my husband said it was not going to work and I was crazy, it did work. My scars have gotten better. And then he looked it up in medical journals, and there's actually studies that do show that it works. So my scars are getting better. But it did make me a little itchy on my sensitive scars. But that's why you work your way up from 4 hours to more. So.
And Christina's husband's a doctor, which is why he's looking up medical journals.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
For those
he
that
didn't
don't
believe
know.
my TikTok knowledge was going to come in handy. He thought I was crazy, but anyhow.
No, I definitely think they work, but you have to be consistent. You have to do it every single night.
Yeah, and when I take, this is for scars, don't do this to your face, but when I take them off my scar, then I put bio oil on. And I'm almost out of bio oil, so I was thinking of switching to castor oil. I don't know if that's going to work, Jenna. Does it work on scars?
I have no idea. No idea. It's very moisturizing, though. Intense
Time for
moisture.
some medical journals again.
Yeah.
Look that up.
Yeah.
I'll look it up on TikTok.
Anyway,
That's my medical journal.
Well, I'm very excited for this scar
Yes,
tape, Christina,
me too.
because I'm almost out of my last roll. So this was perfect timing.
Yeah. And Jenna, we heard that you may have the real deal
I
frownies,
do.
but you haven't tried them yet.
No,
so
I haven't tried them yet. Like
maybe you could do half face frowny, half
thinking.
face scar
Yeah.
tape, and see what happens.
until like one side's like paralyzed.
Wait, also, you guys gotta take some before and after, because I was so mad at myself last night when I noticed my scar was actually looking better after 3 days, because I didn't take a before picture. So I'm like, I can never prove it to anybody that it worked. So I took a picture last night, so but that's already 3 days in. But anyways.
Get right on that.
Yep. God,
What else did we
you
miss?
guys. Who knows?
We're
Well,
on
how's
to
this
you.
gonna cut? Like, how's it
Like
gonna
a
cut?
like a disaster that
Who
it
knows?
is.
Who knows?
What did we talk about? We said all the Aladdin stuff beforehand?
That was before, because I think
and
we
then
came
you
back
took
and did the game.
Oh yeah, and everyone missed my owl joke, so that's good since that didn't really work anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad we didn't get that. Gosh, I'm
all
so
right.
mad. That game was so good too.
I know,
That was such a good game.
Because it made
Okay.
us look good, Christina.
Yeah,
Because we knew
looked
so
good.
many of the answers.
And next time she's gonna ask harder questions.
100% will. Are you smarter than 12th grade calculus?
Do you already GPT? Why don't you GPT some like 10 questions and we can do that when I'm done with my thing.
Well, then maybe I could do my thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know her test drive.
Oh, right.
I should just be used to it by
Alright.
now.
I always think she's gone because she did the game
This episode is
whenever
such a
she does
mess.
the game. Hey, don't mind us.
This is the most real episode we've ever had.
They're not minding us. They're like, we're done listening to that. Yes.
They're gone.
They're
No,
done.
everyone's gonna want to listen to this. Okay. This
yeah.
goes back to Jenna's epic story. So
Oh,
I found this post on Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holders Facebook page. This lady writes, not anonymously either. We went to Epic on Monday the 19th, and it was a great day. We did everything we wanted to do, and we're totally fine knowing that it was the only day for Epic we booked, and the rest of our time would be spent at studios or Islands of Adventure. We were having a sit-down break in Das Steakhouse when a team member came up to us and started making casual conversation, asking how our experience was and if we were enjoying the park. She asked if we had any more days planned, and I told her no, we only had planned that one day. She then made a point to tell us if we came back on Friday, she could get us in because she wanted us to be able to have the whole park experience when it was open. I was super skeptical since first instinct is to just not trust people, but my kids were excited by this, so I took her number and texted her the next day, Tuesday, saying we were interested in going on Friday. She said she would meet us there at 8 a.m. Thursday morning, she texted saying her car was in the shop and she wouldn't be able to get us in after all. Now I'm here at studios wishing I was at Epic and totally willing to spend hundreds of dollars to buy tickets, but there are no tickets. I've since reported her to Universal officially, but man, who does that? I was informed by corporate that team members have absolutely 0 tickets for opening, so basically she lied the whole time. Studios is my favorite park, but I'm suffering from severe FOMO right now, not being at Epic, and today is our last day in Orlando at our happy place. So what are your thoughts, Christina, before I read some comments?
Okay, first of all, that whole story is really weird. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't even understand why you would be texting some random cast member you don't know. I don't know. The whole thing to me is just, and also to let it ruin your vacation when you weren't planning to go in the first place. Like, I'm not with it. I don't get it.
Yeah. So the first comment, which most of the comments were like this. So you reported a team member for offering to help you out, but then couldn't due to car trouble. Alrighty. And then someone said that's against their policy. She was wrong either way. And then this is what someone said. Original poster was A-okay with wrong until the deal fell through. Original poster would be giggling on Stardust writers right now if the team member hadn't had car trouble. Original poster was not motivated by moral conscience to report this team member. She was motivated by disappointment and subsequent resentment.
Well, that's 100% true.
Yeah. How could you report this girl? Like,
but also they're like, it's well known, like in all the pass holder groups, that team members don't, like, they got to go to previews and then they had to buy tickets. Like, tickets were not available to them. Like, they could not use their team member pass to get in.
But I do wonder why they told that. Why would you tell that person in the first place you're going to get them in? Like, and how do you go from not knowing somebody to vibing that much that you're like, hey, let me just get your family in? Like, because that is weird.
Like, I've gone in on cast member tickets before, and it's not like a super smooth, easy like, there's work to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it's weird to me. I wouldn't have texted the
person. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's just gross. Yeah. That part's gross.
And then posting about it on the page, like, what were you hoping for?
That group's rough, man. They'll rip you to shreds. They ripped her. Seconds.
Not one person agreed with what she did. That's crazy to me.
But then they told her in that post, they were like, there are tickets available. You're at Universal. You just have to go to customer service and buy your ticket. There were tickets available to opening day, and there were tickets available to the next 2 days that had, like, no wait times.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man.
Yeah, that whole thing is wild to me. All right, Jenna, are you ready for your test drive?
I don't know. Are you ready for test drive?
I'm ready.
Today we're going to talk about pajamas, because you know what? We all love pajamas.
We do love pajamas.
I used to not be a pajama person, and probably in the last, like, 4 or 5 years have decided, like, get excited to put my pajamas on at night, because then I'm like, I'm done. When my pajamas are on, I'm done doing things. So I have 3 different pairs of pajamas that come from 3 different stores, similar price points. The tried and true we've had for a long time, Christy and I don't know if you have this pattern, but these are from Target. They used to be the Stars Above brand, but they're not called that anymore. They're Arden now is the brand. I don't know why they switched brand. Same thing, same exact thing. They're good. After a while, a little pilly, and they're $25, in case anybody's wondering.
They're so soft.
They are,
I have
but
them in
not
multiple colors.
Mine are not as soft anymore. Oh. But then I was like, let's try out other brands. So we went to Walmart. These are way softer. Cute. Way softer.
Ooh, they're cute.
And only $16.
Ooh.
They feel the exact same. The only thing that's different is the shorts are a little short. But other than that, they have really cute patterns. I have one that's got like a tropical theme. I've got floral because I threw away all my old pajamas that were too big. Because they were...
Okay, I can get down with short shorts. I like sleeping in short shorts.
Yeah. And then my newest favorite pajama set, they're Gap. And it's from Sam's Club. And they're like the Gap. It's like cute pattern. They are not stretchy. They're like a...
And you like that?
I do
you
like
not
these.
Stretchy.
I love them. They're super comfy. What are they? They're still 100% cotton.
Do you feel like your arm range of motion is restricted when you're wearing them?
No.
Okay.
I'm with you. I like a stretch.
I need some stretch. I don't like that. I gotta move.
The Target and Walmart ones are polyester and spandex. No, they're not, because they're like it's baggy. Like there's a lot of like the armhole is big. Like it's not. I didn't feel restricted at all.
Okay.
But
I was really hoping you were gonna have the Chick-fil-A ones from TikTok. So I'm a little disappointed right now. I considered buying those, but I didn't.
But they're these right now, the Gap ones are at Sam's Club for like $15. Normally on Gap they're like 30 or 40. Yeah. But they have some cute patterns. So if you need some summer jammies, now's the time. But
I know I want to get those Walmart ones.
The Walmart ones are cute, and they have a ton of different ones. They have some ugly ones that I wouldn't recommend, but they have some really cute ones. So buy some pajamas.
I switched like all of my pajamas to bougie Soma Cool Nights pajamas.
Yeah, do you like those?
And I've been using them for a couple of years now. I do like them a lot. But I need some shorts. I don't have a lot with shorts, and now it's hot in the summer. So.
Yeah. Don't you share a Soma account with somebody, or?
I don't know how this always happens.
It only is good if your credit card or her credit card ends up on your account.
Yeah, no, my mother-in-law has a similar name to me, so sometimes her name gets miraculously input into my accounts. But
Jenna, send me the link. I'm not finding those.
That happened to me. I got a phone call, and it was like the North Carolina Turnpike. You have a bill that's past due. It's $50 in tolls, and I was like, good Lord. And then they tell me the email address. It's my sister-in-law's email. And I'm like,
I thought it was going to be spam.
I was like, she reads me the email, and I was like, I don't know anything about this. Haven't heard about this. And that's my sister-in-law. And she's like, and we don't have similar names other than our last names.
That's weird. But I found them. I might get the same ones as you. I like those orange ones.
I got the ones
peach. Are they oranges or peaches?
They're oranges.
Yeah, I think
I have ones that are fun. That are. They're like I don't even know. Why can't I search this?
They're $16.98, and Joy Spun is the brand.
I like Joy Spun stuff. They have one that's like a cute pattern. One day I'll find it.
And they'll arrive tomorrow if you order them now. I know.
Like, you can't beat that. It's my favorite thing. So there you go, friends.
All right, do we want to attempt a quick game before I have to leave?
Hit us with a game, Jenna.
Don't worry. There were 130 questions, and I didn't read them all. So I'm going to start from the bottom, though, because they get a little harder at the bottom.
Aww. I screwed us, Christy.
Ready?
Can we just say we had a solid B+ on the first round of
this.
You
did. So I picked this game because Christina's oldest just graduated from 5th grade. And so we're going to see if Christy and Christina are as smart as a 5th grader. All right. A farmer notices that every day for the past 10 days, the number of pigeons in his field has doubled. There are 1,024 pigeons.
No.
You're not even right, Jenna. Come on. I know who's the 16th president. Abraham Lincoln. What Sunday you read the same forwards and backwards? Palindrome.
No,
where are those?
Listen.
How many degrees are in the angles of a triangle?
This is going to be really easy. Ready? So there are 1,024 pigeons in the field today, and there are 2 pigeons on the first day. How many pigeons were there yesterday?
And they double, so it's half of the last one. The big number.
520?
Well, there was 1,024.
Oh. So
you started yelling before I could finish there. Yes. See, it wasn't that hard.
You're giving us too much information. Go back to the easier ones.
Solve the following equation. 3 + 2 / 1 divided by 1.
Wait.
5?
Wait.
But it's like written weird.
3 plus 2 over 1. Well, 2 over 1 is just 2, so 5.
Yes.
Oh, the answer is there. The answer was there the whole time.
But I said 5 before she showed it.
I know, but I was solving it, and the answer was literally right there. I didn't even.
You guys are really screwing up my game.
Well, Christina really screwed up your game,
she
not
did.
me.
I'm still broken up about it, ladies.
The Tropic of the Capricorn Isles, or the Tropic of Capricorn lies in which hemisphere?
Oh, it's either southern or northern, so pick one, Christina. I'm going to say southern. Southern.
Yes.
Ooh.
Which general led U.S. troops during the Vietnam War?
No idea.
I don't have Vietnam knowledge.
William Westmoreland. How many inches are in a foot?
12.
Yes. What is the clinical name for the thigh bone?
Femur.
Mm-hmm. What is the prefix in the word unnecessary?
Un.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, we've already done some of these. Who was the president of the United States before George W. Bush?
Reagan.
I think it was before George Bush.
Oh, before George W? Mm-hmm. Clinton.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about Clinton, yeah.
Poor Clinton. I think a lot of people have forgotten about him. How many inches are there in 2 yards?
That's it. 72?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Christina.
How many syllables are there in the word Mississippi?
4.
Yes. What are the 3 states of matter?
Gas, liquid,
solid. Gas. Yeah.
Which planet in our solar system is known for its beautiful rings?
Saturn.
How many zeros are in the numeral for 1 million?
9.
6.
Oh, Christina's rich if we've got it.
Yeah.
That's a billion. What whole number is closest to the square root of 65?
What whole number is closest to the square root of 65? 8.
Mm-hmm. Which continent is the least populated?
Antarctica.
Oh, good. Good, Christina.
Since the late 1930s, what calendar date has been designated for the inauguration of the United States president?
Wait, say it again.
January. What's inauguration day? January
20th?
Mm-hmm. In the initials of the federal agency known as NASA, what does the first A stand for?
Aero something. Oh.
What's the N? You know,
Aeros.
National
Air and Space Administration. Is that NASA?
It's aeronautics.
Aeronautics.
What revolutionary leader wrote the influential Common Sense in 1776?
Thomas Jefferson.
So close.
Hamilton.
No. Thomas Paine.
I had the Thomas.
You're so close. Halfway there. What ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru?
Is it the Incas or the Aztecs?
Incas.
The Incas.
The Aztecs were Mexico, I think, and the Incas were Peru.
What was the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the United States? Or pulled into orbit? I guess that's a thing. There's nothing in my eye.
Satellite? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Explorer. How many sides does a hexagon have?
6.
What was the most widely grown crop?
Christina.
Yeah.
What was the most widely grown crop in the Middle Colonies?
Corn.
I'm going corn.
Wheat. What was the name of the last queen of France?
Queen Elizabeth II.
Marie
No, I
Antoinette.
think that's England.
Marie Antoinette. The interior. Oh, no, we did that one. What force pulls objects towards Earth's core?
Gravity.
And then, what do you call a scientist who studies rocks?
Geologist.
Geologist.
I was gonna say, Shively just taught us that
Shively
too,
did
didn't he?
just tell us that last night, or when I listened to it last night.
In one ear, out the other.
Well, there you go. Take 2. Not as good, but
It wasn't. The first one was so good.
no.
Sorry,
We
folks.
still do
I
good on
deeply
the second
apologize.
Yeah.
We did, but the first one, the questions, I just.
I feel like those are not questions for 5th graders, like maybe 4th grade, but whatever.
Well, a
Like,
lot
is
of the angle ones Stephen learned in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
A lot of the shapes.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Between Carlines. Sorry you lost half of it due to my mistakes. Don't forget to like and follow. See you next time.
Bye.
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 Between Carlines is hosted by Miss Christy, Miss Christina, and Miss Jenna. Music by Lindsay Henderson. Edited and produced by Miss Christina. Don't forget to subscribe and check back next week for an all-new episode. Thanks for listening.